Hey guys, Nick here from Barn Dwellers. Today on the homestead, we're building our cow shed, cow barn. It's hot out here. I put this shirt on not because I like just to look nice doing work, but it gets really hot and I want to have a collar on to get some of the sun off of me. But as we're doing this, we're really doing it to where in the winter, as the grass freezes and dies off, we can feed the cows hay in this section here, and then in this back section we'll have it to where it'll be sectioned off, and we'll have R-panel metal on the outside to really protect them against the wind and elements as it gets cold and rainy. Yes, we live in Texas, we live in North Texas, but it really does get cold at times, and we live on top of a little hillside here, and that wind gets to whipping. So when the cows want to, there are dairy cows that give us a lot of milk, which gives us a lot of different products from them. So by doing that, we want to take care of them. We want to make sure they're in good health. So if they want some shelter, we want to provide that they can go into. So that's what we're doing here today. Now, as we're going through this, we're trying to use our auger on our tractor, and we have red clay. It's a hard clay, and it really compacts together. And when that auger hits it, it sits there and it's spinning. It kind of just sits there and bounces. And I got online. I was trying to find other folks that had worked with this, that had issues, and I couldn't really find anybody that had really found a solution using a regular 3-point PTO driven auger. They'd use the higher priced, I don't know if it's called a Hill Tech, something Tech, Bell Tech, I think. And those use hydraulics to drive that bit down into the ground, which does work because you're applying that pressure directly into that hole. And as that auger's turning, it's able to bring the other stuff up. Now with this system, you don't have that. And so many people have gotten hurt and even killed trying to apply that pressure using a bar, welding on different devices to put weights on, everything else. And they either fall into the PTO drive arm or shaft or other things, and people have ended up dead doing this. So it's just not safe. So we were just hitting our heads against the wall trying to figure out how to make it work. And my son came up with a really good idea. You essentially take a piece of tubing and your T-post driver, and you just drive it into the ground. Once it's driven, it's quite easy to pull out because this is clay. It's like drilling just a straight core, and so you can actually pull it out. And this is what it produces. It produces a little sections like this, and you can tell how compacted and hard it gets as it's driving down. But that's exactly what that bit's doing. And so we're trying to figure out how to get that bit to grab. I'm gonna grab the tractor real quick. We've got these other 2 holes already prepped. So I'm gonna back up to it. We're gonna run it and show you how fast that auger will sink down even in this hard clay, and how it works. And then I'll show you the auger a little bit more. So you can see how fast that dug through it. Yeah, this one seems like it's a little bit softer than some of these other ones, but these dug just as quick as that. And it was actually a little bit quicker because it wasn't as wet. It actually plowed through it, and it was a little bit lighter to the auger bit because of it didn't have that additional friction. So as we look at this auger, it's got these flat blades that are on the main auger, but it's got our pre-drill part of the auger as well. And this is what is grabbing onto that core, that void that we've created by pulling that core out. It's very simple to do. If you have any questions, just hit in the comments below, ask them below. We just really wanted to get this out because, like I said, we couldn't find anybody that had found a way to really get through the clay without doing dangerous things. And this is not dangerous. It's utilizing the piece of equipment the way it's supposed to be used, and it's just a little ingenuity. And you know, my 17-year-old son came up with it. And that's what homesteading's all about, right? Doing the best you can with what you have, and then just trying to improve on it. So we really appreciate y'all checking out our video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and we'll try to, you know, put out anything else that we come across that could possibly help other people. Thanks guys, until next time, y'all do something.